Welcome to today's video. If you're new to the channel, my name is Chris Villaire. I run my own registered investment advisor firm in the state of Michigan. We're currently serving 54 clients and we target younger investors on purpose. We want to educate and inspire the next generation of investors, get them hands-on with their money now before it's too late, and really get them building these healthy habits now so they can live the life that they want to later down the road. So let's get into it. Today we're going to be talking about why you should hire a financial advisor. But first, I want to start with why should you even invest? You know, if you're 18 to 25 years old, I'm sure the last thing you're thinking about is retirement. This gets a lot of people in trouble. So I kind of just want to break down the difference between saving, investing, and why you should invest, and what the difference is between those two, and how it's going to play out later down the road. I kind of just want to compare the difference between saving for retirement and investing for retirement. There's a big difference, and we often hear you got to start saving for retirement now, and there's not a lot of talk of investing. People often say that, oh, you should invest when, you get your job and you're out of school and then you're older. If you don't start investing your money now, you're going to have to work until the day you die. And that might sound a bit extreme, but it really does hold a lot of validity to it. I'm gonna put a little chart right here that shows kind of the difference between saving and investing. It's crazy. We're not doing anything crazy here. We're saying between $100 to $500 a month. If you save that, you are not gonna have enough to pay for your medical bills, travel, spoil your grandkids. And I know this is way down the road, but it's something that you wanna think about. But if you invest your money starting now, you can potentially be a multi-millionaire. And again, these are all potential hypothetical returns. This is not a guarantee of any future performance, but based on historical returns of the market, you can become a multi-millionaire if you start investing your money now, stay consistent with it, and just let compound interest do the rest. So I kind of just want to give that little graphic as a little precursor to what we're gonna talk about today and why investing your money is so dang important. Now, why should you hire a financial advisor? Why shouldn't you just do it yourself? I think it boils down to a couple of reasons. Knowledge, time, and accountability. Let's get into it. A lot of people say, why can't I just invest my money myself? Why should I hire a financial advisor when I can just download the Robinhood app and start investing my own money? And it's a really great question, especially with the rise of index funds and just passive investing on its own. Why should you hire a financial advisor? I love to look at the data. Our strategies are data-driven. I think our actions should be data-driven. Let's rely on data, not our emotions. So what are the actual numbers? Let's take a look. A study conducted in the UK found that 69 to 84% of day traders lost money over 12 months. A study conducted by the SEC found that 70% of day traders lose money over the course of 12 months. The data is significantly against you. The odds are against you as an individual retail investor. So why is it that most individual and smaller investors lose money? I think it's because a lot of this isn't taught in school. It isn't taught in high school or college, and we're not given a lot of resources of where to invest. So people often make uninformed decisions, and this causes a lot of harm down the road. So you want to hire somebody who has the time, has the passion, the drive to, read all these books on investing, stay current on the news, dig deep into these articles and actually look up investment strategy and get data from credible sources. And that kind of just connects to my next point, time. Not everybody has the time or even the desire to become a financial expert. Not everybody finds finance super interesting or even wants to learn about, this investment strategy or this or that. A lot of people find it really boring. I am not one of those people. I'm a total finance nerd. I absolutely love to geek out over investment strategy, economics, and everything related to that. I love it, and I'm so passionate about it. And you want to hire somebody who has that enjoyment, that loves to spend time reading and doing research. You want your investment decisions based off of data and facts. You want someone who is well-researched and current on, the ever-changing market conditions, regulations, economics. Our world is very dynamic. There is always going to be change, whether that's on a macroeconomic level, but also your lives are always changing. There's gonna be big decisions that you're gonna make later down the road. You're gonna get married, you're gonna have to buy a house. You don't know whether you should start, saving or doing this investment or that investment. You could potentially lose a family member and come up with an inheritance. A lot can change, and you don't want to be unprepared. You want to be able to, have time. It takes time to build up trust in a relationship with these people. You want to be working with somebody that you trust and that, you feel honors you and puts your needs above themselves. And I think it takes time. Let's just say hypothetically, somebody in your family passes away and you come upon a couple $100,000. You're gonna wanna make sure you know who you're having help you with that money. You don't wanna just blindly say, hey, here you go, Jimmy, that I just met down the street. Take this money and invest it. No, I think it's so important to spend that time, developing a rapport, developing a relationship, and working with these people. I wanna walk with my clients through every stage of their lives and grow with them. And I think that's absolutely beautiful. I'm so excited to, help people when they have their kids or when they buy their first home and be there with them throughout those large milestones in life. And I think it's so cool to start building and developing that relationship now. I think it's so important that you want to have somebody you can trust and somebody that you have, been through the storm with, somebody that you can count on. It's very stressful to invest your money. A lot of people, they can't deal with the emotional burden of doing it and they get very stressed out, they get very worked up. If you want an easy strategy where you don't have to worry about it, you don't have to be constantly checking your phone, constantly checking your laptop and checking where the market's at or what's going on, hiring a financial advisor can be a great tool. Having somebody else to, worry about doing all that heavy lifting, doing all that research, and you really just have to worry about budgeting out the money to invest. And that's the other thing. We work with our clients to create a holistic financial plan. It's not just, hey, here's your money, I'll see you when you're 65. We're trying to create a well-rounded personal financial plan that covers, investing, budgeting, saving, tax solutions, everything. It's all a part of it. We're trying to create a holistic financial plan for our clients. I think that's absolutely beautiful. We want to be partners. We want to partner with people and really help them grow in every area. And then it comes back to, you want to be very careful with who you choose to work with. The main thing to look for in a financial advisor is looking for a fiduciary. Our firm is a fiduciary, and that basically means in layman's terms that you have a legal obligation to put the client's needs above your own. There's no self-interest. You have to do what's best for the client no matter what. I've been very vocal about this in other videos that I am very passionate about my faith as a Christian, and I believe that my business is rooted in service. I want to take my talents, my knowledge, my gifts, and I want to serve people, man. Like I want to take what I'm passionate about and I want to use that to help as many people as possible. I want to do the research on investing and tax strategies and this and that. And I want to be able to take that and put it into a comprehensive financial plan that makes your life a little bit easier. And that is what I want to do. I just want to help people. I want to provide value. I want to make people's lives less stressful. Money is one of the largest causes of divorce in America. What if you invested your money when you were 18, 20 years old, and now you are not arguing with your wife when you're 45 because you don't have any money in your Roth IRA? And then there's the accountability aspect. Behavioral finance is a fascinating topic to cover. And that's basically just how do individuals and investor psychology, how does that impact the decisions that we make? Because, as human beings, we are not always rational. We have emotions, we have feelings, and that's what makes life real, and that's what makes it interesting. But you want to make your investment decisions as far away from those emotions as possible. A lot of people tend to sell during market downturns. They tend to buy when markets are at their peak. And this is not what you want to be doing. You do not want your decisions governed by your emotions. And that's why having a financial advisor, somebody to hold you accountable and make sure your results are driven by data and not your emotions, not your fears, your personal greed, or things of that nature, can be so, so important. And that's how our fee structure works. We charge $9.99 a month and then a 1% to 2% annual fee. But that $10 a month subscription, one, that's a revenue stream, but two, it's an accountability factor. People want to get a good bang for their buck. And if they feel that they're paying $10 a month for services, it's going to hold them accountable to invest their money. It's mutually advantageous. That it's part of the way that I, make money, but also it holds the client accountable to add money to their investment portfolio. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to lay, brick by brick and build a really, really nice house. So when, you are 30, 40 years old, you're going to have a really nice investment portfolio. And then when you come to retire someday, you are also going to have a really nice investment portfolio. But it takes a lot of time. Investing is not supposed to be, super exciting and glamorous like it is in the movies. It's boring and it's dull, but it takes time. But if you don't take advantage of that time, you are going to pay the price for it. And I kind of just want to highlight, I'm just going to show a little graphic here. I want to highlight the importance of starting now and how much you actually forfeit of waiting a year or two to begin investing. It's huge. Like if you don't start investing now, you're leaving potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table. And to me, that's terrifying. That's absolutely terrifying. Just to reiterate and summarize the course of this video, it's an absolute necessity to hire a financial advisor due to, their knowledge, time, and accountability. You want somebody who is going to dedicate their days to working and, finding out what is the best option for you. Life is dynamic. Life changes. There's going to be different financial investments. There's going to be different financial products later down the road. The economy is constantly changing. And you want to have somebody who is willing to do the work. And so you don't have to. And if you're new to this channel, I'm so passionate about helping younger investors. That's the whole mission of my business as a financial advisor. I want to help Gen Z. I want to help millennials. And I want to take these younger people and I want to partner with them and walk through them through every stage of their financial journey. I want to be very open and very transparent, and I want to educate people along the way. I want to say, hey, this is what's going on with your money, and this is why we're doing this or that. I love when people ask questions. I want them to know what's going on with their money, and I want them to feel comfortable. I want them to feel at ease on what's going on with their finances. But I think investing can seem very scary and very intimidating. Money and time do not wait for how you feel. Do not pay the price, missing out on hundreds of thousands of dollars at retirement because you felt, a little bit deterred or a little bit uncomfortable on how to invest. That is what I want to change. And I'm not in this for the money. I want to help as many people as possible. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and just follow along for more. I want to take you guys along this journey of what it's like chasing my passion and building a business, just connecting with others that I just absolutely love what I do, and I just want to share that with the world. And I want to share a little bit of light and a little bit of joy in people's days. And I want to make people's days a little bit brighter, but also share, some good information and convey knowledge and show the knowledge that I have, and I want to share that with people to make their lives a little bit easier. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you have an incredible rest of your day today. Thanks.